Okay, hello. US session, 20th of August, 2024. About 2.5 minutes until market open. Weird session this morning in the DAX and in the FTSE. Pretty much came out break even for the day in that session. So we're going to see if we can turn a bit of a profit this session. See what the ranges look like on the Dow. Have a look at the volatility and the NASDAQ. So, ain't that just a charting scene that I've seen so often that looks like a turnaround with a market to fall. Right, so let's change over to the 5 minute. We've got about a minute to go. Okay, so I'm a bit congested in the nose at the moment. I've got hay fever or something. Alright, 5 seconds. Here we go. Alright, so there's the open. Okay. That's so weird. Something fishy going on here with my charting platform. Now it works. So there was a 77-point range opening bar there on the Dow. As for the NASDAQ, we can't see it just yet. It's very strange. 33 points. Okay, now we're going the other way. Look at this area here for a bit of a first touch buy opportunity. I don't think the price will get down there just yet. What on earth is going on? Am I like running out of RAM here or something? Sheesh. To the low 784 799. No, something is not operating the way I'd like it to here. It's like doesn't feel responsive. What is it doing? You know what, I'm going to close these out quickly. Just reload everything. Let's try that now. That feels a bit better. Strange man. Okay. Four. Okay, so we're seeing some weakness on the Dow. So 8-4. I wonder if I should take that as a quick scalp. I think that opportunity is already passed. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to get a drop in the internet again at about, I think 10 to 6 it usually happens. Yeah, so that opportunity has already gone. I was looking at this low. It was obviously these ones here at 800. I was sleeping again. Wouldn't have minded that for a prior bar low. Long position. Oof, where my mind is today. That's annoying. So is that. Okay, well, we're waiting for our setups. Still got a couple of minutes. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Seems as if the ranges are decent today, at least from a risk point of view. 57. Yeah, so we still got another 5 minutes before our first entry signal. So we'll see what the signal bar looks like. But sometimes I can really kick myself when I call out the trade and then don't take it. I need to see it go the way I thought it was going to go for 70 points. Rather annoying. I need to just shut up and actually take the trade. Okay, so here we go. Signal bar is setting up. Hope it's not an inside bar. This is starting to look like a range. Something strange going on here with my charting platform. Hello. Okay. That's a little bit too big. Alright, so inside bar setting up on the Dow. Got about a 40-point range. As for the NAS, don't actually know how to call it on the NAS. I suppose that doesn't matter. I'd like to bar that below. Let's wait and see. Bloody NASDAQ. Okay, seriously. I'm just twirling my cursor over the screen like this because I'm just seeing why exactly it's getting hung up. I don't think it's a resources issue because this computer is not exactly battling in that department. This looks like it's ranging. Okay, I'm going to set up the trades. Looks like we're going to be taken long in the NASDAQ. No, not just yet. I'd love to see it rally up to these highs. Dow is inside bar. Another inside bar that's forming now. Don't like that all too much. I don't know, I think I almost want to consider school run more than aggressive. It looks like we're going to be taken long here. And short here. You know, that's like the worst. I hate being long one and short the other. This looks like a big old range. Okay, so we're long on the NASDAQ. Already reduce a little bit of risk there. Okay, I'm going to cancel these orders on the Dow. I want to see the normal school run and how that sets up. We're hitting this high here and we're battling a little bit. We've got about 6 minutes until traditional school run. It's at 10 points and I'm going to look at moving stop loss to break even here. Thereabouts. Get break even on the trade. Let's see for a bit of a push. Closing it there. Should have probably kept it for a bit longer, but I want to get in and out on the US session. So it is pushing a bit further, but happy with that. We've still got the school run coming up, so that was 13 odd points, nothing too crazy. School run's going to be quite a big boy. Not too bad. So yeah, we would have been just tapped in there, and it would have gone the other way. So glad I didn't take that one. Okay, so it looks like the school run is going to be the exact same as the aggressive. Okay, so NASDAQ rallying higher. Is what it is. As it is, I haven't got the risk appetite for the US market, so if I can get in and make a few points and get out, I'm happy with that. I know it looks like a little bit of a bitch move, but I can't really play games in this market. So if I scalp for 10 or 15 points, I'm kind of happy with that. That's a weird, quite weird structure. I suppose the overnight market is very quiet. Not a lot of volume there. Okay, so 30 seconds until school run, traditional. Yowza, that's a big boy bar on NASDAQ. New highs in the NAS, looks like. Is that what it wants to do? Dow is ranging. So what do I do? Do I trade the Dow? Do I not trade the Dow? Wow. Okay. Well, hello to whoever's watching. I hope you're having a nice evening. Alright, so it's a big inside bar. As for the NASDAQ, gonna get caught up in this range again. Very strong on the day. Tricky. I'll look for a short on the Dow. Was that 54? No, it's a bit too much. I don't like the range. It's not quite ready. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry about that. I just needed to have a sneeze. Okay, so there's an issue with the DOW because it's ranging, so we're going to get stuck in the same range conditions that we got caught in last night. And the NASDAQ, if you look at it, is in a bit of a range of its own. I had a false breakdown there. We pulled straight back up to test the previous highs. And now we meandering around the middle. Not all that happy. And again, if anything, I would look to buy the low of this candle, not sell it short. Let's look as though we're ready now. Yeah, very tricky within this range. There's a decent push. Quite like the look of that push. Looked as if it was quite determined. Pulled back a fair amount now though. Oh no, you bugger. Oh no, that was a horrible entry. I'm gonna close that quickly. I wasn't supposed to enter there. Oh my word. Okay, well at least we didn't lose anything. But yeah, that ran away with us. Okay, so we are risk-free on the DOW as well. We might be taking out break-even. Yeah, break-even. Okay. Heavens above, look at that. Gosh, that was a bit of a mess. That was a real bit of a mess. Okay, well, the pace in which that price dropped in both indices. I got a horrible fill in the NAS. That's why I kind of just got out of it quickly. That threw me for a bit of a loop. And then we were filled in the Dow and managed to get it to break even. Not sure about this volume though. It doesn't seem, just by the way that this is. Well, there's a fair amount of volume. And now we're pulling back again. Heavens to Betsy. Yeah, so I wanted to get in there on the NAS, but I think my entry was a little bit too close to market price, so it didn't get me in, and then I went manual, and as I was going to click the manual button, price had shot down further, and so I almost wanted to get back in there, but I think I need to get back to baseline. Not a big fan of how it's moving at the moment. Okay, not the finest example of how to manage those trades. I actually don't think I was managing them, I was just trying to play catch up. So you start getting volatile movements like that. You gotta try and bloody remain calm. But when you've got a position in both assets, let's see what the Nasdaq does off of this level. Okay, so that was a big mistake. That was a trade well taken. That was according to the game plan. We got it to break even, but unfortunately it turned on us. Excuse me. Looks like the NASDAQ wants to break these lows. As for the Dow, I don't know if I'm convinced. I've got a buy order in place. I want to see the Dow break below 800 before I'm convinced. Not that it matters, I'm not on board or anything, but okay, there it's going now. test the 800s again. Let's see if it breaks below it. NASDAQ is pushing. So it's attacking 800. Let's see. Let's see a push below 800. Not that I care. I'm not in a position, but I'd just be interested to see if we get below 800. I don't think this is going to be a very long stream tonight. Okay, so we tested 800 and we pulled back. I want to see a test of these highs. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get that. So say maybe a test of 940, 950. Looks a bit different on the 10-minute. That's quite a turn. The NASDAQ still looks weak. New lows on the NAS for the day. wonder if this buy is a good idea. So we've pulled straight back into that range. We attacked 800, but we couldn't do anything. God, the 10-minute chart looks atrocious. Look at these shadows. Nasdaq is dropping. Well, looked as though it was from the price up here. Looks like we might be taken along on the Dow. Within this range, I don't know if it's a good idea. As it is, it looks very rangy. I'm so bloody scared of the US markets. It's almost laughable. Looks like we're going to be taken along. Yeah. Right at the top of the range. Fantastic. Okay. I think this will be the last trade. So far I am not enjoying it too much with it being where it is, at the top of the range. However, I did place the trade, so now I have to live with it. But if it looks as though it's going to go any degree too far against me, I'm just going to close it out. Kind of like it is at the moment. Like that. So when it pulls back into the range, it kind of gives you a second chance at the school runs. But the problem with it being in the range is that it starts doing this. It starts messing around in that range. So it just tipped us in, and now it's gone against us 22 points. Heavens above. Okay. Yeah, so I should have listened to my inner self there. As we are literally just ranging now. Gosh darn it. Look at the NASDAQ. It's dropping like a stone. Now this one's gonna hurt us, I think. Doesn't care about our feelings. I was thinking about the long trade because I wanted to see it come up and retest some of these highs. It having tested the lows and not being able to follow through. I thought maybe there was a good chance that it would retest some of these highs. But I think we're just playing around in this range. NASDAQ is out of here. Getting out of this trade. I don't like it. Even if it goes up now, I'm not too phased, but I don't like this range. Okay, so 3 points there, nothing too serious. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I don't like this range. In all likelihood, it can retest these highs, but not with me. I didn't like that pull back to the middle. So, the NASDAQ is getting beaten into submission by the sellers. I'm not going to be upset with myself about that one. I haven't the constitution for it at the moment. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna leave it there. The Dow is just ranging. NASDAQ is falling. Not on board, so makes no difference to me now. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a head cold. Again, this winter has been a bit strange for me. Not used to getting sick this often. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. We'll try and get some sleep and be fresh for the European session tomorrow. Been going an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 16 minutes. I think that's enough. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So I'll end the stream now, and I'll be back tomorrow for the European session. Yay! Okay, thanks everybody, good night.